Hi everyone, so this is a video about tattoo aftercare. I mean, obviously I am a tattoo artist, so this is the aftercare that I recommend to people and what I follow myself. Part of the reason why I've made this video is because I just got a tattoo the day before yesterday, so this is relevant to me, so I thought as I was doing it I would film my experience. This is the tattoo that I got. Oh, can I get it on camera? Go, look how cute it is. How cute is it? It's a Wigglytuff Pokemon. My friend Cherub did it for me. She came to work with us on a guest spot, which was lush. Really nice having her in, and I was really excited to get a piece of her because her work is gorgeous. I will post a link down below so you can have a look at her work. So the aftercare I recommend, like when somebody gets a tattoo from me, when you leave the shop, I will have wrapped it up for you in cling film. I recommend leaving the cling film on until the next morning. So you sleep in the cling film, keeping it all wrapped up and safe in there. You might want to sleep on a towel as well, just in case any like icky stuff comes out of the cling film. Sometimes like human soup, it can come out. So you leave it wrapped up. Next morning, take the cling film off, give it a wash with some antibacterial soap so it's nice and clean, and then once it's dry you can start applying your aftercare. I wouldn't like rub it like I wouldn't rub it with a towel. I'd either let it air dry or just pat dry very carefully with a piece of like clean kitchen towel or something like that. For aftercare cream, I recommend Bepanthen if you like it. I personally don't like Bepanthen because I think it's really oily and sticky. I think as well, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think it has lanolin in it, which is it's a derivative of sheep's wool, sheep oil. I don't know, but it's not vegan, so I wouldn't use it. I'm going to show you what I use. I either use cocoa butter, which is, I use this gear, Palmer's cocoa butter, or I use this stuff, hustle butter. You can also use coconut oil. I use that, that's nice. Basically all you're doing is when you get a new tattoo, it's going to kind of turn into a big colourful scab, and you want to essentially leave it alone for as long as possible, and you want the scab to kind of fall off, flake off in its own time. So all the stuff you're doing to it is just trying to keep it supple, keep it moisturised so it doesn't crack or get really painful. The way I tattoo seems to not really make it very scabby in the first place. Other people have different techniques, and like sometimes it might. If you're really worried about it scabbing up, or you have to work the next day and you have to, you know, wear clothes on it that you think might hurt, you could wrap it up again. But then I would take the cling film off as soon as you can and kind of let the air get to it. I don't particularly, like, there is a method called like wet healing, which I don't particularly do, just because personally it doesn't work for me. I don't find it makes the tattoo quite itchy and inflamed. But I think the thing is with tattoo aftercare is everybody is different, so you've got to kind of follow your intuition a little bit and try and be like work with your own body, try and be sensible. The biggest thing is use a quality aftercare cream. Like, yeah, this hustle butter, this stuff's really good. Cocoa butter, that's really good. Don't use anything with a heavy perfume or anything like that in it. Don't use bio oil. Don't use Sudocreme. Don't use Savlon, don't use Vaseline. All of those things either have ingredients in it that can make you itchy, or they can clog the pores and it takes longer for the tattoo to heal. So yeah, that's my advice on tattoo aftercare. I hope that's helpful. If you've got any questions, just ask them below and I'll try my best to help. Bye.
Hi.